Good morning, it's Johnny Sunshine. Sunshine on my shoulders, feels so lovely. You remember when that came out, man? John Denver was in a movie. I don't know who the girl was in that movie, but I was in love with her, man. Never saw her again. That was way back in the 70s, boys. Some of you older folks would know about that one. Hell is up. We got up early today. I usually get up around 7, guys. Bella, stop it. Gussie, I get up at 6 o'clock. I got a water heater to put in today. I've already got it on my truck, but I really need to clean my truck out, and I need to get some of the shit out of there that I'm not using anymore. I've got like 3, 4, 5 jackhammers and drills, rotary hammers. I need to lighten the load on that. That tire was a problem the other day. It's just, I need to do some readjusting. I don't think I need a front end alignment. I need a cargo alignment, you know? My eyes are really fucking bothering me. I think it's because I have the heat on, this dry heat, and sinus stuff going on here, it seems like. But yesterday was an interesting day. Put a water heater in. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. Nobody was home. I could sing at the top of my lungs in the garage. Yeah. Went to a Jewish deli. Making friends everywhere I go. Yeah. I was looking at that grill, and boy, they were putting out some fucking pastrami and some pastrami sandwiches. That was real big. They're like 4 inches thick. I don't like pastrami, man. I'm like, what is this pink shit? Anyways, I've got to go and do this water heater for this guy. He lives in a community that I did a lot of houses in for Lennar Homes. It was a upper scale, like the houses were huge, you know. 3, 4, 5 bathroom houses, and did a lot of them out there. One story, I had my guys out there doing waters and sewers on these houses, and I was doing a rough in down the street, and they ripped the curb stop off, you know, when they were digging the water service. So they got a fucking geyser coming up out of the ground. And I found laying in the road one day a tool that we coined the Lobster Claw, because that's what it looks like. It's a big pincher type tool, and it's designed to pinch off that plastic pipe coming up to a curb stop so that you can make an adjustment. And I used to just use the slip fit. If I had to cut one of those to get the meter, to get the curb stop down lower to hook the meter up, because they were really sticklers about where that meter was and the curb stop on the final inspection of the house. It needed to be right, and I get it, because I hate when I open a box up, a water meter box, and the curb stop is in a place where you just can't turn it off. You have to dig the whole fucking thing up, which isn't fun. When you're on a service call, you're covered in dirt, and that shit ends up in the house. Just makes things tougher. So anyways, the emergency call comes over the fucking radios. That was back when we had Nextel radios, you know, 2-way radios. Bring the lobster claw! Bring the lobster claw! I'm I'm like, what the fuck? So I fucking haul ass, because I was the guy with the lobster claw in my truck. It's painted red like a fucking lobster claw. It looks like one. It's big, fucking heavy, like a lobster claw. And you just push it, squeeze it together, and flip the latch down. They're about 3 feet long, man. You can get some good leverage on them. But, yeah, these guys were green. They thought the fucking world was coming to an end because they ripped the curb stop off. So I went over there and, you know, sometimes you get wet. I had to take a shower. Come in from the backside, creep up on that fucking pipe. Yeah. So I went out to dinner last night at about 8 o'clock over at Miller's Steak and Ale. And there's a beautiful girl sitting next to me, man. But she was very quiet, you know. Unfortunately for her, she was on my left side, the side with the fucking alien nostril. Her first thought was like, whoa, what the fuck happened to his nose? So I'm trying to, you know, start a little conversation, man. And she's eating. She got some pot stickers. And I was like, wow, those things look really good. I think I'm going to get the pot stickers too. So I ended up getting 12 wings, a thing of pot stickers, and a fucking huge Caesar salad. I had me a fucking Heineken non-alcoholic beer and then a big glass of water. And I was sitting there and I was thinking, you know what? Today was a good day. I'm going to buy this girl's dinner. I'm going to do a random act of kindness. And I'm going to just pick up her fucking tab. Because it's happened to me in the past. Where I go to pay my bill and they're like, somebody already paid for it. And then you're sitting there and you start looking around the place. And there's a guy over in the corner winking at you. And you're like, okay, yeah, how can I, like, not accept this gift? Yeah. Anyways, so I'm thinking, I'm all done. I'm ready to check out of here. And I'm going to pay for this girl's dinner. You know, what she had, whatever the fuck she ate. She had a couple drinks, real cool drinks. She was enjoying herself. But she looked like she was probably a doctor or something. Maybe in her 30s, 35. But just fucking beautiful, man. I would just love to hang around with her. You know what I'm saying? So, just as I'm ready to say, hey, I got that, you know, to the waiter, he shows up with a fucking huge bag of food to go. I was like, that one's done. I ain't paying for all that. Fuck that. So I tell the girl, I said, hey, honey, you don't know how close you were to getting your fucking dinner bought until that showed up. And she laughed her fucking ass off. I said, I was going to buy you dinner until that fucking bag of probably got your boyfriend's shit in there. I was like, I ain't buying him no fucking dinner. Shit. Fuck all that. So I left. But I did tell her, you know, I had my sweatshirt on with my number on the back. And I'm sure I left a lasting impression on her. She'll call me. She's ever got fucking, you know, shit stuck in her toilet, maybe I'll get the call. Maybe I'll get another fucking bite at that apple, as they say. So I'm gonna run out here and put this heater in this morning. Easy, the house has been repiped in CPVC. It's got a pressure tank on the wall mounted. I should be able to just cut that out, put a new one in. He doesn't need it. It's got a relief valve on the fucking backflow, but you guys don't understand all the code down here. And it's just easier for me to put it in, charge them, and I don't have to explain to the homeowner why they don't need that pressure tank, that expansion tank. Mikey is finding his way into Florida and learning the code down here. And I gotta say, man, Mikey, when it comes to gas, and I hate to make my show about Mikey Pipes, but it's out there and I want to comment because let me tell you, there's a great opportunity down here for Mikey to capitalize on his strong suit. There are a lot of communities with natural gas. Mikey's strong suit, in my opinion, is obviously gas, tankless shit. He knows that shit like the back of his fucking hand. And there is a great opportunity down here. People, if he could get a crew together that could install generators, pull the permit and hook up the gas and whatever needs to be done, he could make a killing, because I'm going to tell you, the guys down here, plumbers in Florida, don't know what he knows about gas and fixing. We just fucking replace it. If that fucking control valve ain't working, you get a brand new heater. Yeah. So he's got a leg up on the fucking competition when it comes to gas. He could easily become the premier gas guy in Orlando, and really, honestly, because he's got a state license, a CFC number, he can pull permits all over the whole state. He just needs to register in each county, wherever it is. But you know, you charge for that. But he could travel all over the state. You know, he could set up the area that he wants to work in. But hooking up whole house generators is a fucking huge business right now. People can put him in, and he could be a distributor for everything. You know, get an electrician on board, man. Do the whole fucking job. But that's a little niche market that he could really, I think, make a lot of money on. And he needs to really let it be known that he's in town and he knows his shit when it comes to gas. I don't. I stopped gas piping houses back in early 2000s, and yeah, I don't do that. I'm a house plumber. Yep. I don't give a fuck about a millivolt. Millivolt. Yeah. Anyways, so I'm happy to see him out there getting it. He's a smart guy. He is totally at the other end of the spectrum from his buddy there, Tom. Tom is just a laid-back old fucking, you know, he was never going to set the world on fire. But Mikey Pipes, I could see Mikey yesterday on that video with him talking. Tom's talking on the phone, and I could see Mikey's fucking wheels spinning in his fucking head. You need to be doing it like this. You need to ask him this, ask him that. His mind is moving way faster than Tom's. That's all I gotta say. Yep. Enough of that. I gotta clean my truck out. I will tell you that last night when I went to that steak and ale place, I had a crucifix in my truck that was given to me. There was no cross. It was just Jesus Christ, you know, with his hands out like it had been taken off a wood cross, and it looked like gold, you know. It was heavy, man. It was about 7-8 inches long, 7 inches. My sister-in-law gave it to me when my brother died, and she said that his grandfather, my grandfather, had given it to him. So it had some meaning to me, man, you know. And I walk out of that place last night, I look on my dashboard, and my thing's gone, man. Somebody stole it out of my truck. Because I don't lock my shit, you know, when I go to places like that. What the fuck are you going to steal out of my 2005 Ford? My Jesus Christ. They stole it. What kind of person would do that, man? It's sacrilegious. So I have a hole in me. I don't know who stole my Jesus Christ, man, but Jesus Christ. Really? I feel terrible. I hate losing stuff, man. It bothers me on a cellular level, you know? When I went to bed last night, that's all I could think of. And I had already torn my whole truck apart, thinking maybe it flew into the back seat, you know, for some reason. I don't know. Some cocksucker was in my truck, man. Makes me mad. There are thieves out there. People who steal. I don't know who did it. I'm gonna solve this problem. Columbo is on the fucking job, Jackson. I haven't given up hope yet. I'm hoping that the person who's done this actually sees this video and brings it back. It's not worth anything, man. It's not gold. Trust me. I'm not driving around with a fucking $40,000 hunk of Jesus Christ gold on my dashboard. Just bring it back. I'll forgive you. And so won't Jesus. Bella's, come here, sweetie. Come here. Come here. I want to say good morning. Oh, get up here. Come on, Bella. So last night when I got home from the restaurant, Bella and Gussie, I walk in the house and they're like, what do you have for us? Their tails are wagging. I go in, sit at my table. That table I have in my kitchen, guys, that thing's been in my family for like 75 years, man. That old picnic table with the benches. I love it, man. The Last Supper. Yeah. Come here, Belly. So anyways, I walk in, I sit down, and they come in and they sit right next to me and look at me. And Bella, she's just funny. When she sits and she's looking for food, she's like leans forward and looks at you like, oh. Gussie, he's sitting there and he just starts fucking salivating. Like drool dripping out of his fucking mouth. I'm like, you're disgusting, Gussie. Look at my kitchen floor. So they had pot stickers, little snack. They each got a couple pot stickers, and they each got a couple of wings, buffalo wings. And then they got to finish my tuna sandwich from Meshuggah, which didn't make me feel good. That kosher food might be a little too clean for Johnny boy. I need some shit that's cooked on top of a garbage can, you know? On the side of the fucking road. Irrecognizable. Why did Jamaican people chop the shit out of chicken? That's what I want to know. You ever see how they cut chicken? It's like, oh, there's a drumstick. Oh, now it's, who knows what the fuck it is. Yeah. Bones, shards, and yeah, man. It's a toothpick. Alright, guys. Johnny boy has got a collection of cups out here. I gotta see which one's warm before I... Look at this. Yeah. So let's see what we can get into today, guys. I'm feeling better. I do have a little sinus headache, but what are you gonna do? I'm gonna clean my truck early this morning, and like I said, I have the heater already on the truck. I've got all the necessary stuff I need, and the guy yesterday finally came over, paid me for that water heater at about 6 o'clock, and he was paying me, and I said, hey, I'll give you $100 off, because literally it took me a fucking hour and a half to do it, like picking it up and putting it in, and you know, it's a good job. I'm gonna do the same thing this morning, real quick. Mikey, think about that, my friend. Think about being the gas man, master plumber with gas. That's what I used to tell people, because I have my gas certifications. I used to joke, yeah, I'm a master plumber with gas. Can I help you? I just farted. Wow. I'm fucking multi-talented, multifaceted. For you guys who don't know what faceted means, it's the diamonds have facets, you know, lots of sides. Yeah. Let's go, Biden. Yeah. I guess old Donnie Boy's case is going before the Supreme Court today to see if his fucking orange Oompa Loompa ass can be on the fucking, you know, I mean, the guy did try to overthrow our government. And he's been convicted of fucking, you know, raping somebody. And he's got 93 other fucking felony charges against him. But I don't understand why, you know, people can't see that he's just a kind man. He really is like the second coming of Christ. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sad state of affairs in America. Moral bankruptcy. Morally bankrupt. Anybody who votes for Donald Trump, bar none, is morally fucking bankrupt. Look it up. Read the fucking definition of moral bankruptcy. You'll get what I'm trying to say. You have let go of all of your fucking morals and your integrity to hold on to this guy. I don't know why. I don't know why. Joe Biden, this fucking economy is booming. You guys just don't want to hear it. Even Larry Kudlow, man. Fucking Trump's own guy. Fox News megaphone. Yeah. He even said, I can't say anything bad about this economy. It's actually wonderful, and nobody could have predicted it. Yeah. It is what it is, guys. Fuck. Look at your books. Are you struggling in business over the last 3 years? I don't think so. People do better under Democratic fucking administrations. The economy does better. And the repugnants, they fucking bitch about immigration. Listen to this guy. Here goes one of them. Angry white man making noise. Yeah! Look at me. So anyways, I gotta talk about this. The Republican Congress that we have now is a fucking joke. These guys are the fucking blind leading the blind. I mean, Marjorie Taylor Greene, this chick is a fucking goofball. She's uniquely unqualified to be a fucking congresswoman. She doesn't have the brains and routinely gets her fucking clock cleaned every time she opens her stupid mouth. It's terrible that these people represent, you know, that they have so much power. But thank God we have the presidency and the Senate. The Senate passed a bipartisan bill on immigration. A good bill to spend lots of money to fix our immigration policy. What happened when it went to Congress? They voted against it because they don't want to fix it, man. That's the only leg they have to stand on is, look at our fucking border. Yeah, well, Now, why would they fix it? Why would they give Joe Biden a victory? Even though the Senate, Mitch McConnell, Turtle Man, he's out there, he's like, yeah, those people over there are fucked up, man. I don't know. Yeah. Old Mitch McConnell did a presser yesterday, and every person standing behind him, you know, his boys and his girls, his posse, every single one of them had a look on their face like, I hope he doesn't short circuit. I hope he doesn't just freeze, pass out, shit his fucking pants on camera. It's a fucking joke, Jack. It's a circus. Wake the fuck up. I'm gonna steal that fucking title. Wake up! I feel better. I have to look around. My fucking neighbors think I'm crazy. Yeah. Alright, guys, I gotta go. I'm gonna get fucking rolling on this shit, and I'll never shut up, and I won't go to work.